Welcome back to Royals franchise 64 and 47, and last episode was extremely impactful as we had not only our draft but the All-Star break, the trade deadline, and we made some really impactful, I think, additions to our team. Now, MJ Melendez, I decided to move to catcher against lefties, right? However, I'm walking that back. I don't know that he slowed down very much. And we have Jake Fraley now. I almost think Fraley's going to be more of a bench guy. I was thinking about it. I really don't want to risk MJ Melendez just slowing down because he's been moving to catcher. Maybe that's stupid. And maybe he can play catcher for us on some days. But he's playing like an MVP this season in the outfield. Moving him to catcher, I worry it could limit his offensive production. I don't know if MLB The Show factors in for that, but in case they do, I want to be ready for it. Which means that Jake Fraley probably platoons with Kyle Isbell, which is perfect because he plays great defense. He crushes righties. Isbell's great against lefties. It feels like a natural fit. So Isbell out of the lineup against righties. Jake Fraley's going to play center and hit sixth for us until Vinny Pasquantino comes back. Not exactly sure when that's going to be, but probably sometime in the next week, I would say. 1 to 6 days with a sprained knee ligament. So he really has been disappointing anyway. This season's kind of a bounce back for him. 773 OPS. It's not amazing. For perspective, I would say 700-ish plus is about average. 800 is definitely very solid. 900 is one of the better hitters in the league, and 1,000 is MVP level, and you can kind of scale that up or down everywhere in between. Or some guys can be over 1,000, like MJ Melendez having an unbelievable year, but OPS is just on base plus slugging. Had somebody who's not a big baseball guy ask what slugging is, it just basically means how much damage you do when you come up to the plate. So if you had a 1.000 slugging, that's you get a single every time you come up. That's essentially what that means. Now, anything above that is essentially impossible. No one's going to hit 1,000 and get a single every time. But if you get a home run, that's 4.000. Triple is 3.0. Double is 2.0. Single is 1.0. So anything at like 400 slugging is about average for what you'd see in the league. 500 is very solid, and 600 is like near unbelievable. 700 is you're having one of the best seasons of all time. So MJ Melendez really is absolutely crushing it. Outside of that, though, we added Merrill Kelly via trade, hoping he can be a good player for us. I know he's getting worse, down to a 79 overall, 36 years old, final year of his deal. This is an addition I'm hoping will put us over the top. He's having a good season, and I hope he's going to be a really good four-starter for us. Hasn't been amazing so far. Added Frank Mazzucato from our minor league system. He's going to be our long reliever. He's getting better, and he's been okay so far. Very solid in 8 1/3 innings pitched, but it's a very small sample size, and of course, we traded for Jake Fraley. And that was pretty much it. We added Sam Maul to our bullpen as well. He's having a pretty nice season. He should be our setup man now. I think maybe Loizaga has earned that, but we traded for Mole. We're going to give him a chance. And also Carlos Hernandez. Like, what a year he's having. 1.67 ERA, 0.63 whip. Not striking out a ton, but getting guys out. And I do want to jump in for a Merrill Kelly start. However, Nolan Gorman, big trade deadline acquisition a year ago, has 2 home runs. James Paxton on the Cardinals now, pitching out of the bullpen. Nolan Gorman against his former team could have a 3 home run game in front of his old crowd, old fans here in St. Louis. Up to 20 home runs now in the season, hitting about 260. And hopefully we just can hit a fastball. He's got very good contact against lefties. And that looks like a ball. Very low in the zone. Potentially a pitch you can elevate. I know Gorman's got one of those kind of golf swings almost at times. You think it's a possibility? I hit a 2 home run game the other day in real life, and one of them was below the strike zone that he just lifted out to center, left center. Oh, man, that's a pitch to hit. Fastball inside, just in on the hands. Paxton burned it by Gorman. 3-1. He's 3 for 3 tonight as well. 4 for 4 with 3 bombs would be insane. Get on one. Come on. Ball 4. It's not a 3 home run game, but we'll take it. MJ Melendez 1 for 5. That's what I'm monitoring. Is MJ Melendez going to stay hot? Kyle Wright, by the way, 8 innings pitched, strikes out 12, only allows 1 earned run, and 5 base runners. Kyle Wright's another one of these guys where it's like, how is this guy so good for us? This is a tough spot. Tommy Edman and Victor Scott on base, a lot of speed. Bottom 9, 1 down. Cardinals are down by 1. Our closer on the mound, it's James MacArthur. I've been telling you, he's got to close games for the Royals. 2-inning save last night in real life for the Royals and a big comeback against the Astros. Love to see it. Cole Reagan's kind of struggled a bit. And do we intentionally walk Brendan Donovan? Well, here's why I would say yes. Because the winning run is already on base. It's already in scoring position. This creates a force at any base, and Pete Alonso is with the Cardinals. He's only got 54 clutch, though, so that's his contact right now. But obvious power. Obvious power. Arenado up next, then Jordan Walker, all having very good seasons. This is not easy for our closer. And Pete is a really, really, really scary hitter. But obviously we can't walk in a run either. Pete is slow, though. Prime double play candidate. We need him to hit a sinker into the ground. Oh, that was almost it. I would take a strikeout as well. We got him 1-2. Been pitching low in the zone. Setting up the 12-6. He takes it. How about the slider? Good spot. Pete swings and misses. Flails. MacArthur with a huge strikeout. And that is a massive out number 2. But the job doesn't get much easier. It's perennial MVP candidate Nolan Arenado. Of course, kind of struggled in real life a little bit. His clutch is only 69. And he used to be so good against lefties, but now has those reverse splits, better against right-handed pitching. But having a very good season. Obviously, another slow guy. If we can get it on the ground, got a pretty good chance to get him out. But we don't need a double play. Just need 1 out. Strike 1. Curveball hung up in the zone. Arenado takes it for strike 2. We got him right where we want him. But a fastball up and out of the zone. Good spot. Arenado takes it. But does that set up the 12-6. Change eye level. Missed it. Having trouble locating that 12-6 curveball with MacArthur right now. Tempted to do just exactly what we did to Alonso. Slider just off the plate. Couldn't locate it. Nowhere to put Arenado. From 0-2 to 3-2. 3 straight balls. This is a really, really, really scary situation. Gonna go sinker. His primary pitch. Ground ball at Michael Massey. Fielded and out. Arenado grounds out to end the ball game. We win another close one. And that's what we've been doing lately. It's been really nice to see. If you win the close games, you're going to be a playoff team. That's what it comes down to. Because some days you're going to get blown out. Other days you're going to blow teams out. That happens. But winning the close games is what is going to make us a big-time team. MJ Melendez, 3 for 4, 2 doubles. He's back. JD Martinez, 2 for 4, the home run as well. I know people are thinking I'm going to be stupid by not catching MJ Melendez. I'm okay with the better defense behind the plate with Freddie Fermin. I think it increases our win chance and just keep MJ Melendez where he's been crushing it. But we're going to pop in player lock with Merrill Kelly. And Vinny Pasquantino is actually going to be back here. So we got to fix our roster. Sending somebody down. It's probably going to be, I think we all know, Nick Pratto hitting 229. Back to AAA. Nick Pratto's crushing it at AAA. Unfortunately, he just might be a quad A player for us. What I mean by that, one of those guys that, you know, they're really good at AAA. They look like a major leaguer, but they just can't quite adapt to major league pitching. And I think Pasquantino stays at 7. Fraley at 6 against righties is having a great season, regressing a bit, but I'm so happy to have him back on my franchise team. It's Rake Fraley. We've seen what he can do, and Pasquantino, I will say, is going to be above Kyle Isbell. Such a solid squad. MJ Melendez up to 340. We are going to player lock with Merrill Kelly, new addition. Jake Fraley might get the same treatment at some point, but maybe not. He's a platoon outfielder, so we'll see. But I'd love to win 3 in a row against the Cardinals. Good team in interleague play. Merrill Kelly, if only a 4-starter for us, would still be one of the better ones in the league. He's a good pitcher. Pitch to contact guy, but is capable of striking guys out. And hopefully we see at least a few of those today. We'd love a dominant outing. And there is strikeout number 1 on the first batter. Tommy Edman goes down swinging. Brendan Donovan gets into one. Deep to right field, but will be caught by Velasquez. Thank you. This one's absolutely crushed. Cutter down the middle. Lars Nootbaar did not miss it. That is over the bullpen. And the Cardinals will take the lead. You really just can't miss with a cutter. The cutter's been one of those pitches in MLB The Show over the past couple of years where if you make contact with it, it will be a home run if it gets down the middle. Just every time. No doubt, no question. And this one got right down the middle. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, you hope for a foul ball there. But Nootbaar did not miss it. About belt high. Working inside, but it ends up getting right on the barrel. Yeah. Tough spot on that pitch. Just like a lefty's paradise. And hopefully the bats come alive today. Pete Alonso ground ball. Out of the inning. 1 run's fine. We had to score one anyway to win, right? But not a great start for Merrill Kelly. Hopefully our offense can really hit today, and hopefully Kelly can bounce back on the mound. Just 1 solo shot. It's not going to kill you. But hits and then home runs can really kill you as Arenado gets on base to start the 2nd inning. Or bottom of the 2nd inning. Ground ball. This is what we need. Witt to Gorman. Back on to Pasquantino. Double play. That's what we need with Merrill Kelly. Pitch to contact guy. Cutter. Sinker. Get double plays as somebody works on. Strike 3. Wilson Contreras way out in front of a curveball. Beautiful pitch from Kelly, and that is a great bounce back inning. Not 1, 2, 3. Us will face Adam Frazier, former Royal. Still looking for our first run here in the game. Need some run support for Merrill Kelly. Come on. They've also got Joey Gallo. Man, the Cardinals are all power all the time with this team. Well, not Adam Frazier, I guess, but they brought in Pete Alonso. Still have Nolan Arenado, Joey Gallo, Jordan Walker, Wilson Contreras. This team, I don't know about their consistent contact, but they can hit home runs. Strike 3, Gallo down looking. Beautiful pitch, even if not intended. That got a lot of plate. Sinker right down the middle. Got him 1-2 and just made a mistake pitch. 2 outs, though. Not elevated. That's okay. It is a leadoff hitter, but Brendan Donovan, I don't really think is going to hurt us. Yeah, he could get a hit. Hitting second here in the Cardinals order for a reason. I don't know what the reason is, but he is doing it. But not a ton of power. So, this is someone we hope we can get out in this spot. That's a cutter that is not in a great spot, but Pasquantino stabs the ball, steps on first base, out number 3. Oh, great pitch. Nootbaar caught looking. Way to bounce back from the first time we saw Lars Nootbaar. But we need some run support. 4 innings of hitting and 0 runs to show for it so far. 3-2 to Arenado. Go cutter away. Decent spot on it. Ground ball. This could be 2. Going to be a tough play for Garcia. He goes straight to 1. Gets Arenado. But, of course, no shot at 2 there. Just hitting too weird of a spot for Nolan Arenado. Michael Garcia couldn't really make a play on it, other than getting 1 out, which was very impressive. over the bag, jump throw, got him by a mile. Ground ball, Kelly gets it. Throw it! Dude, why did it I'm holding B, and it doesn't do anything at first. The player lock shit is so annoying sometimes. He didn't do anything when I hit B the first time. I hit it again, and then he pump faked it. I gave it enough time. That's super frustrating, and then, of course, we can't even get him. So that, I guess, should be an error. Keeps the inning alive. Kelly's going to have to make some more good pitches now. Very annoying. That's not a good spot. Or is it? That's going to hang too much. Contreras, ground ball, RBI single. Super annoying. Super annoying. And that's a ball. How could it possibly be? Pop up, get out of the way, Merrill, please. Cardinals lead 2-0. Oh no, Joey Gallo hit that one pretty hard. I was hoping that'd just be a routine out, but that gets all the way to the wall. Joey Gallo stand-up double here with nobody down. Bottom of the 5th inning. Still 0 run support for Merrill Kelly. Maybe that's why he's not winning games here in Kansas City. We're not scoring for him. 2 outs now, trying to strand Joey Gallo at second base. Lars Nootbaar has homered, and we can throw the cutter. I know Nootbaar homered on it earlier. We just need to locate it well, and that's what we're doing. Nootbaar down 0-2. Let's freeze him after that ugly swing inside. Oh, he does swing at it. Should be an easy play there for Gorman. Somewhat close. Little too close for my liking, but we're on to the 6th. Let's get some runs, please. Witt Jr., Melendez, Velazquez. That's got to be a run. It was not. Kelly at just 67 pitches, though. Very economical so far, and it should only be 1-0. But it isn't. But we might not even score one anyway. So will it even matter? Oh, strike 3. Merrill Kelly, clean inning to end the 6th. Only his 2nd strikeout of the game, I believe. We have as many hits, but unfortunately, have not done anything. Michael Garcia finally gets us on the board with a solo shot, but Frank Mazzucato is going to relieve Merrill Kelly, who was pitching very well. Pitch count was down. Why are we yanking him? Well, the Cardinals explode for 7 runs in the 7th inning. Assuming Frank Mazzucato got absolutely shelled, and that's exactly what happened. Phil Maton came on and wasn't much better. Jesus. Winnable game. Can't allow 7 runs in the 7th. Why would we pull Merrill Kelly? He was at, like, what, 70 pitches? Maybe 80? He can go another inning. And then Chris Bubich is like an auto loss every time he goes out there. Kyle Isbell with a homer. Frank Mazzucato got shelled again. Phil Maton again comes back in. Doesn't do all that much better. Still allows runs. Good Lord. Mazzucato's ERA is up to an 8.49. Here's what we're going to do. Bubich out of the rotation. Mazzucato is getting sent down. And we're going to call Frankie Montas back up. He's dominating AAA. Maybe he was hurt. Maybe that's our storyline. He got injured. He pitched 60 innings and had a 7.42 ERA with a whip almost at 2. But I'm ready to give Frankie Montas another shot as our 5-starter. It can't really go much worse than it did last time. And that's what we need. Bobby Witt Jr. to carry the team. 3 for 3, 2 runs, homer, double, triple, shy of the cycle. Jumping in against the White Sox and Touki Toussaint. And here in Kansas City, triples can happen. If you can get one to the gap, Bobby Witt Jr. absolutely has the speed to make it 3. OPS floating around 800. Rain coming down. Oh, just need Toussaint to make a mistake. Way out ahead of that curveball. Nasty pitch. Nasty pitch from Toussaint. Former top prospect, and this one's actually headed to the gap. This could be it. Bobby Witt Jr. headed for second easily. He will push for 3. This should be the cycle for Bobby Witt Jr. No throw. It's a cycle for Bobby Witt. Let's go. That's the perfect thing. Curveball away. All we had to do was just shoot it to the gap, hit it where it's pitched. Bobby Witt Jr. stays on it. Toussaint, former top prospect for the Braves, actually. Never really ended up developing, but Bobby Witt Jr. is developing like a gem now. He's unbelievable. Hits for the cycle. OPS should be above 800 now. What a game for Bobby Witt Jr. Jake Fraley with 2 home runs. MJ Melendez goes yard. We allowed a 3 home run day from Eloy Jimenez. What a crazy game to watch. One guy hit for the cycle. One guy had a multi-home run game. Another guy on the other team hit 3 homers. And Cole Reagan's dominated. 2 earned runs, sure, but strikes out 8. Only allows 2 hits and a walk in 8 innings. What a weird game. Bobby Witt Jr.'s, I mean, his attributes continue to get better. OPS is over 800 now. This is what we needed. Just a better offensive season, obviously. And he's becoming one of the best players in baseball in real life, and I guess he has done that in the show, 97 overall. But at the same time, he's not hitting like an MVP. This is good. Moving in the right direction. I mean, he's probably going to finish this season with 30 doubles plus, 30 home runs plus, and I'd like to see him get to 30 stolen bases. So 30, 30, 30 would be sick. And, I mean, double-digit triples. Be a great season. It's Bobby Montez's turn in the rotation down at AA, and we're going to test him out. Bobby Montez, of course, was one of our draft picks a year ago, and he's only 21 years old. A potential, but only a 63 overall. Is improving. Only a 5'10 lefty. Real pitch to contact guy. Cutter, slider, curveball, and sinker. But is pitching pretty well. Not striking out a ton, but pretty good for, you know, what I expect him to be with his pitch mix. Doesn't really look like a strikeout repertoire. Doesn't throw very hard. Doesn't have a four-seam fastball even. But I'm curious what he's going to look like. Of course, we've already jumped in with Chris Bates. Of course, we have Morgan Gilly, Juan Soriano at the top of our AA lineup. Our 2 top picks from a year ago. Morgan Gilly, a little bit cold right now, unfortunately. And potentially we'll show off those hitters at some point as well. Maybe even in this episode as we get to the end of the year. But I want to see what Bobby Montez can do. Kind of seems like a lefty Merrill Kelly in a way. Very short. The comp for me is lefty Marcus Stroman. That's what I'm thinking so far. And that's just based on size and pitch mix. And I think it's a decent comp. If we can get Bobby Montez up to Marcus Stroman levels, we're going to feel pretty good about it. Been one of the better pitchers in the league for a while now. Not necessarily top 10 or anything, but one of the more reliable guys. Like a good, very solid 3-starter in a rotation. I will say, though, Montez, they're hitting him hard. The out was kind of hard. The foul balls have been hard. I don't know that he's really going to miss bats too much. Ooh, that's not going to get it. The call. Lefty, though. I think we should really try and get the sinker in on the hands. It's going to be a very tough pitch to hit. Only coming in at 88 miles per hour. But we need Montez to go back to the future and start pumping 95. Maybe that's what his future outlook looks like. I don't know. But, yeah, we get a hard line out. Is that what the Bobby Montez experience is going to be? Just he gets line outs, he gets lucky, like Bryce Elder with the Braves. I don't know. I'd like him to be a little bit more than that. But we're really just going to have to paint the corners and really just avoid the heart of the plate, which obviously that's what pitching is for a lot of guys. Strike 3, cutter up and away. Schofield Sam swings right through it. It's one of the most ridiculous last names I've ever seen. It almost makes me think he has to be a real player. I do like the potential of the curveball slider combo. I'll tell you what, Montez is forcing a lot of foul balls. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing because he's not getting any whiffs. He's definitely not really fooling anybody up there. But I would like to say that the change in velocity from all of his different pitches, that, you know, kind of keeps guys off balance. And I think that could be his claim to fame. Curveball, strike 3. There we go. Well, I'll tell you what. Despite the hard contact, this is kind of funny because if you remember when we used Chris Bates a few episodes ago, Bates was just getting weak contact all the time, but they were ending up being hits. Montez, been a lot of hard contact, but not a lot of hits. In fact, I don't even think he's surrendered a base runner at this point. Is that right? I don't think so, yeah. It's only been 2 innings, right? But 6 up, 6 down. Morgan Gilly with a hit. It's a triple, like that. I think this is the 3rd Naylor brother. Miles, Josh, and Bo. I want to say Miles is the 3rd one. Was drafted in 2023, right? Yeah, I think it was the 2023 MLB draft was the last one. So kind of a cool story. 3 brothers, all potential major leaguers, and Naylor might have the first hit of this game, but a diving stop was all it was. It was a stop. Didn't actually catch it in the air. Okay. Great effort from right fielder. That's Rivertown, but it looks like he trapped it. Or did he? I didn't really see that hit the ground. No, maybe that wasn't out. Montez is hyped up, but the runner stopped on first base. They're going to call it an out. Okay, beautiful. What a diving effort from the right fielder, Rivertown. Another insane name. But huge out. And Montez should remain perfect as Gilly comes on to make the play in center. A lot of range. That's why I like Morgan Gilly. People want me to move him to second base because of the arm. You can get away with a not-so-great arm in center field. It's more so about range, in my opinion. He's got speed and range for days. And we need a center fielder. Kyle Isbell, I don't think, is the center fielder of the future. Morgan Gilly, we're going to continue to try and just develop him. Is he ever going to have a top arm? No, but does he need one? I mean, how many gold gloves did Kenny Lofton win? Guy had a noodle out there. It's doable. Strike 3. Montez gets another one looking. That one's going to be the first hit of the game, though. Cutter on the outside part of the plate. Lawrence Butler, who should not be at Double-A, by the way, ends up coming up clutch with a hit. Now, this is a guy who's on the Oakland Athletics big league roster in 2024. Yet here in the game in 2025? I think we're in 2025, yeah. 2025 is at Double-A, not even Triple-A. Didn't get sent down. Maybe it's a rehab assignment. All right, touch that foul, please. Now that's going to be a hit. Are you kidding me? All right, 2 base runners have reached now off Bobby Montez. Both not hit incredibly hard right in front of the left fielder. Oh, strike 3 looking. Favorable call there from the ump, but it caught the bottom of the zone. It's another strikeout looking for Bobby Montez. And if that's the way he racks up strikeouts, I'm cool with it. Get guys looking, that's fine. Montez is cruising. Got a 3-0 lead right now. Looking to keep that and more foul balls. That is the Bobby Montez experience so far. We'll start the 6th inning. Looking to stay strong, and he gets a big line out to left. That was laced. 101 off the bat, but right to the left fielder. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. But I'll tell you, this cutter's getting hit hard. It's his primary pitch, and they're not really missing it. Ground ball stops. Soriano with the flip to Montez. Got him! Oh my goodness. Montez is pitching a gem. It's a couple of hits, no walks. And they continue to rip the ball. Lawrence Butler again. Why are you at this level? That's a ball, huh? What? On what planet? It's in the same spot. Different action, though, I guess. Good slider. That's going to be a hit. Oh, jeez. Dude, what a throw from left field. Get him off the team. All right, Montez finally working to some trouble here. Runners on first and second, nobody out, and that's going to be a ball. But he's got a double play repertoire. And that could be it. Short to second one. On to first. Got him, double play. Runner does advance to third. That's Lawrence Butler. But a big-time double play would really limit the damage. And we've got lefty-lefty against J.J. Bleday. Another guy you wonder, why is he at this level? Line out, got him. 7 strong for Montez. And he's out here for the 8th. He's only thrown 63 pitches. Looking like Greg Maddux out here. Complete game shutout. Under 80 pitches is a legitimate possibility. That would be insane. Smoked. Another ball pieced up. But I'll tell you what, if that's just a couple feet over to the right, that would be a nice double play for us here. So we'll try to just make the same thing happen, essentially. Just hope it finds a fielder. Ground ball. Oh, no. We're going to get nobody here. Tried to play off the deflection. I guess should have just covered the bag. I don't know if he would have been out anyway. And that is going to be all for Bobby Montez. Will Klein in to relieve him. But we win the game anyway. Yeah, could have been better. Could have been a better finish. But overall, you go 7 innings, allow 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, no earned runs. Yeah, you are going to win player of the game when that happens. Let's stay at Double-A, and we're going to hit with Morgan Gilly today. Player lock. He's a little bit cold right now. We got to get him going. Should be one of our top prospects. Juan Soriano as well. Of course, at first base, but can only player lock with one of them, as we are going to do back-to-back games here at the Double-A level. Coming up to the end of the season, kind of makes sense to, see what these guys can do. Will any of them earn call-ups or promotions, at least to AAA, before the end of the season? We'll have to see. Gilly, again, ton of speed in center. Not exactly known for his arm. And what a big moment for him to start. Receiving a ground ball up the middle. Nice. But he'll have a chance to hit. 4-seam slider and changeup. Don't like where his cold zones are. Right down the middle. That's not great. Now, when you have to worry about a 99-mile-per-hour heater, that slider can be a little bit tough. Way late on the fastball. We are way in between right now with Gilly. And strike 3. Well, unserious at bat. Terrible. All right, shadows are a little bit better now. Might be able to actually make contact. Nope. What is happening right now? What is going on? Gilly 280 in his last 7 games. You wouldn't know it from my swings. Finally made contact at least. That's actually going to fall for a base hit. Horrendous effort from Lawrence Butler in right. That's going to be a frozen rope in the box score tomorrow. But not great. Full count to Juan Soriano. Of course, we're going to take off. Gilly does have excellent speed. Ground ball. That's actually going to get through. Gilly first to third easily. And Juan Soriano with a nice piece of hitting. Our highest ranked first baseman prospect. Soriano, I have high hopes for. Gets a nice single there. Not an RBI, but basically as good as an RBI. We have a runner on third base with excellent speed and nobody out. Even a double play you'd take here. Extend the lead. Obviously want a little bit more than that. That ball is hit to left field and caught. Couldn't really advance on that. Okay, now you really worry about the go good as an RBI because Tolbert strikes out. Gilly's going to be stranded at third base. Okay, well, 2 outs for running on anything. Here's the 2-2. Ball is hit and dropping in for a base knock. Good clutch hit from Alexander. Didn't hit it hard at all. But we take the lead and extend it. 3 and now 6-1. I'll tell you what. I know that's my first take of the game. I am struggling to see the ball. My at-bats have been such a joke. But here at the minor league level, you don't have the good lighting, the good batter's eye. And we are struggling a bit as a result. I know that sounds crazy to some of you. Saw that one pretty well. Slider up in the zone. Gilly hit it hard but lined out. Rivertown with a solo shot. It's 7-1 now. But, like, what is this lighting? I mean, can you guys see how ridiculous this looks? It's like a nuke just went off. Everything is so yellowy orange. They're going to call this golden hour. I can't even see. It's right down the middle. Jesus. Ground ball. I mean, it's a slider on the black with 2 strikes. These pitchers are unbelievable. And now it's nighttime. Man, we've really went through all the different kind of colors today. Got sunset. midnight, feels like. It looks good, but it's hard for me to hit. That was just a terrible performance. Juan Soriano 2 for 4 with a double. Rivertown had the big game. Homer, double, 5 RBI day. But Morgan Gilly really struggled to get anything going with him. But you know what? We can avenge it. Double A. One more game. Let's get it going with Juan Soriano. Of course, he is our big first base prospect from Venezuela. Took him second round last year in the draft. He's got good power. If he can get a righty, he's going to do damage. Against lefties, maybe not so good. Here we go. Very interesting lighting here at Water Ridge Field. Juan Soriano, of course, that big double last game. Would love to see something else here. Maybe a homer. Got a changeup, a little bit out in front. Grounds out for out number 2. Morgan Gilly on first base, though, top of the third. Soriano, of course, with a chance to drive him in. He's got to get it pretty deep to the gap or hit it out of here. I'd love to see a home run. It's been a while. Kind of forgot what it's like, you know? Oh, my goodness. Good timing. But Gilly just could not keep it fair. Nearly perfect timing. 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Down 0-2 now. Gotta fight back. Brought it back to 2-2. Fastball up. Soriano swings through it. 95. Thought we timed it up pretty well, but no contact from Juan Soriano. But it's encouraging to see Gilly on first base again here at the top of the 5th. Soriano up again. Hanger! This one should be crushed. Deep to left field. That's going to bounce. One hop carom off the wall. Should be a double for Juan Soriano that scores 2. And we're going to have a tie game. Juan Soriano comes up clutch, goes the other way for a 2-run double. That's what I like to see. And if he has power to the opposite field, he could be a special type player at the plate for us. Really like his upside, and of course, think he could end up being our starting first baseman or DH. Soriano, of course, at second base. 2 outs in the inning. Running on anything. See what happens. Ball's hit to first base. And that is out number 3. That's strike 2? Oh, please. We don't get that call when we're pitching. 0-2 to Soriano. Again, going to have to fight back. But he's done it before. Can do it again. Nope. 12-6 at the dirt. I was just swinging. I don't know what's going on. But I'll tell you, I can't wait to go back to the major league level. Cannot wait. Gilly on first again, by the way. Fastball crushed. Soriano again. Listen, you can get out. That happens sometimes. But 2 doubles in the same game is pretty great. Plate's another. Gilly scores, of course. Exceptional speed. And another double for Juan Soriano is exactly what I want to see. No home runs, really, but he is ripping the ball around the yard. Strikeouts could be an issue, clearly. But the discipline's there, and the power's there. That thing was ripped. And that does give us a little bit of insurance. 4-2 now. See if Soriano can score, but I thought Cropley was certainly going to make contact there. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Only 1 out. I'd love to try and score. Soriano, not great speed. Ground ball, not going to be able to advance on that. Don't strand me. Somebody hit Juan Soriano home. And he strikes out looking. Gut punch. But we get the win, and Juan Soriano is your player of the game. Goes 2 for 5, 2 doubles, 3 ribbies. Gilly goes 2 for 5 as well. May have walked in this game, although it's probably more likely he reached on an error, I would say. And back to the MLB level, we've won 3 in a row. Kyle Wright continues to shove. It is a beautiful thing. He has been our most consistent guy easily. And that's even over Cole Reagans. I feel like he's just been so good. This, another 2 home run day from Jake Fraley. Michael Garcia, Freddie Fermin both went yard. Garcia with a double. Stolen base for Garcia, but Kyle Wright goes 6 1/3, strikes out 7. A lot more base runners this time around, but overall was pretty good. MJ Melendez 0 for 5. Well, that's not great. What about the next day? Tell me he bounced back. 0 for 4. Okay. Okay. JD Martinez hit 3 home runs, though, and doubled. Oh, my goodness. Isbel, Michael Garcia with homers. I'm scared about the MJ Melendez fall off, I'm not going to lie. And another win. Merrill Kelly finally gets one. Wins over Tarek Skubal in the division. Double for MJ Melendez. He goes just 1 for 4, though. Triple for Bobby Witt. Michael Massey homered. And Michael Massey's in the lineup because Nolan Gorman needed a day off, so we hit Kyle Isbell second. Okay. We are going to player lock again, this time with MJ Melendez. 32 home runs, hitting 328, 390 on base, 622 slug, although the OPS keeps coming back closer and closer and closer to 1,000. Still very, 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 very good, but he's cooling off a little bit. Bobby Witt Jr. heating up. Got a good matchup today, though, facing the righty Reese Olson. MJ Melendez could really do something at the plate. Would love to see it. Maybe add to the home run total. Maybe we can finally get on something. We'll have to see. Frankie Montas on the mound for us. He's been horrendous this year. He's back up at the major league level. Need him to pitch well. Looks like MJ Melendez is going to get some action here in the first inning. Hopefully not in front of him. Hopefully it's a fly out. Nope. Going to be a ground ball hit. Frankie Montas is a mistake. But no runs. And we'll face Reese Olson. Primary pitch is that slider. Does have a sinker as well. I'd like to get on that four-seam fastball. That's what I'm going to be looking for. There it is. Good timing. Maybe a little bit late, despite saying good. And Melendez fouls it back. And that's strike 2. Circle change in there. I'm looking for that slider at this point. It's his primary pitch. He has only thrown it once this AB. 2-2. That's just a pitch you kind of have to go after. Good timing from Melendez, but changeup up and away on the black. Very tough pitch to hit. Unfortunately, he'll ground out. Pasquantino, RBI double. Michael Garcia, 2-run shot off Reese Olson. It's 3-1. Looking to do more damage, and that's how you do it. MJ Melendez deep to right field. No doubt about it. 2-run home run for MJ Melendez as he continues to make a great case for AL MVP. This one goes more than 440. Great for bonus time in the home run derby. Of course, MJ Melendez, home run derby winner. And now looking to do it, repeat it in real life, be the home run champion of the American League. Thought it was a good matchup against Reese Olson. And yeah, that seems to be true. MJ Melendez, bomb. It's 5-1 Royals. Although, the Tigers just completely beat up on Frankie Montas. 7 earned runs, 12 hits. Why is he so bad? MJ Melendez could be number 2. Fastball down and out of here. Into the bullpen. MJ Melendez does it again. Stay hot. The summer of MJ Melendez continues. This one also 108 off the bat. Didn't have the distance because it got out in a second. Kept it low. Laser beam. Low line drive home run. Tie game. 7-7. MJ Melendez. I mean, he's so legit. It's unbelievable. The breakout is not a fluke. MJ Melendez just will be one of the best hitters in the league. I'm convinced. I've seen enough. 2 home run day. 33rd home run of the year. And he might legitimately hit 40 home runs. Need our bullpen to come up strong. Chris Bubich, of course, in that role now. Line drive to Melendez. Inning over. Or, well, on to the bottom of the 6th, I suppose. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. MJ Melendez looking for home run number 3. He's been crushing it. And could hit a 3rd here. Bottom 7, runner on first. Ty Madden on the hill. Look for a heater. On the hands, too much. Oh, well. Got 3 strikes for a reason. 34 home runs now for Melendez, I should say. Come on, MJ. A little low. A little low. Good call. Never in doubt. Always a ball. Only 7 hits. MJ Melendez has 2 of them and 2 bombs. 3-1. They want nothing to do with Melendez, but it doesn't get much easier. Nelson Velasquez has been so amazing this year. Bobby Witt Jr. Good time to steal, in my opinion. 3-1 hit and run. Could be fun. Although you could say he's 1 ball away from him being on second base for free. That's a fastball to hit. Melendez just couldn't quite get the bat around in time. 96 miles per hour. Some heat from Ty Madden, former Angels prospect. And Melendez walks. Wanted nothing to do with him, except for that 3-1 pitch was a fastball right down the middle. Velasquez up, though. Chance to do some damage, blow this game open. 3-run home run. Ground balls, a chopper, going to be tough to turn too. Tigers only get 1, but Velasquez does the job. Advances the runners. And we'll also get a 2-2 to Nolan Gorman. Good matchup for him, obviously. Tremendous power. Ty Madden's just not that great. Need to be able to capitalize. Gorman with a fly ball. Deep to center field. Melendez tags. Witt tags. Witt will score easily. And Gorman does the job. A sac fly. And we take the lead 8-7. And now J.D. Martinez. He is red hot in this series. 8 for 12. 3 homers. Of course, all in one game. The 3 homers. 2 for 3 today. Need a hit here, J.D. Make it 9-7 at least. Take 10-7. Ground ball. Up the middle. It's going to be an out. Martinez just doesn't run nearly well enough. Good try. Hit it hard. Just found Willy Adames. But it's 10-8 now. Runners on first and second. Fermin 2 RBI single. And MJ Melendez will get another chance here. Hitting .327 on the year with runners in scoring position. Come on, MJ. Ball 2. Faedo. Only a 3-pitch mix. We got a fastball. We need to crush it. Top of the zone. Are they going to call that on the swing? Maybe so. 3-1. Let's see a fastball. Fastball hunting with MJ Melendez. I'd watch that show. That was the pitch. 92 up in the zone. Way out in front. And that is ball 4. Bases loaded for Nelson Velasquez. Melendez walks again. 0 for 4 today. Has worked the count full. Not going to run here. Fly ball. Gonna be caught. Although runners on second and third tag. Extending our lead 11-8. Velasquez does the job with a sac fly. And that brings up Nolan Gorman. 3-1 count. He's going to get a pitch to hit. Probably going to run on this pitch as well. And that is ball 4. Gorman walks. Bases loaded again. J.D. Martinez with another chance to come up clutch for the Royals. 3-1 to him. Ball 4 again. Faedo walks in a run. Fermin comes around to score, and now it's Dairon Blanco. 2-1 to Blanco. Getting some rare playtime here. Be a good spot for a pinch hit to Jake Fraley, probably. Although he might have actually been starting today. Faedo finally gets out of it. And this game is not over yet. Colt Keith, 3 for 5. Looking to extend the game for the Tigers. And he's going to do that. And we actually might have a play at second base here. Oh my goodness. Laser beam throw from MJ Melendez. Runner at first held up. MJ Melendez gets an assist. Unreal. What are you doing at first base? Horrendous base running from number 69. Nice. And that is a Royals win. MJ Melendez with a pair of home runs. That's exactly what you want to see in player lock. Garcia went yard. Pasquantino 2 for 3 with a double. But what a game from MJ Melendez. This is the current rankings for AL MVP. Yordan Alvarez 1. MJ Melendez 2. Aaron Judge 3. Alvarez hitting .348 with 39 home runs. It's going to be tough to beat him for MVP with MJ Melendez. It just will be. He's having a great season, an all-time great year, but it just might be too much to beat Yordan Alvarez. Although Cole Reagans is #1 for the Cy Young right now. 15-7 might be a good reason why. Struck at 163. He's got a 3.31 ERA. I mean, that's kind of a sneaky Cy Young there. I really hadn't even thought about that. But we've won 3 in a row. Does Frankie Montas get shelled? Well, we're jumping into the game. It's 3-3, top 10. He pitched well. Allowed 3 runs in the second, but I guess settled down after that. Dairon Blanco in. Witt Jr., Freddie Fermin on second and third. Do we pinch hit for Dairon Blanco? Could certainly consider it. Look at the Dodgers, man. First in runs, home runs, on base. Does Dairon Blanco stay in the game? Well, we don't have a choice. He's in the DH spot. Dairon Blanco will be hitting here. 4-seam, slider, circle change. Alex Faccia trying to get him out. Early on the fastball. How am I that early? Disappointing. That one was not early. No way. Circle change. Early again? How slow is he throwing? It's 88. I waited on it. Blanco strikes out. That at bat was super frustrating. We're going to finish playing this game. Extra innings rule. Can we steal a win on the road against the almighty Dodgers? Phil Maton's been kind of shit, let's be honest. How many pitches has he thrown? I'm going to get Mole up. I'm going to get MacArthur up in case we get a save situation. 32 pitches for Maton. This is his last batter, no question. 0-2 to Connor Joe. How about a strikeout? Ooh, how do you make contact? Four-seamer hit out to Kyle Isbell in left field. That MJ Melendez in center? What are we doing? MJ Melendez doesn't even have center field as an option. And Kyle Isbell again hitting second for some reason. I guess he was pinch hit. I guess he pinch hit for Fraley against a lefty, I'm going to assume. All right. Well, Maton's day is done. We're going to bring in Sam Mole even against the lefty. Or even against Drury, who hits lefty as well, I should say. It's only going to be clutch rating, runner on scoring, or runner in scoring position, excuse me. I think Mole just gives us the best chance to win here. Get a fresh arm out there. Save MacArthur. And then get lefty-lefty against Freddie Freeman, who does hit lefties quite well. No question. That's why you just go to your best arm sometimes. Get the ground out of Drury, who we went for in free agency. We tried to sign him. And he said, no. I'm going to go ring chase with the Dodgers. Hey, you could ring chase with the Royals. We've been good. We're winning now. He could have been a part of this. He chose not to be. I wish nothing but the worst for him. We are obviously pitching around Freddie Freeman to get to Gavin Lux. That runner on first means nothing. Bottom 10, 3-3. If that runner on second scores, the game is over. So Freddie Freeman means nothing. We'll just pitch to a more favorable matchup with Gavin Lux. Ground ball. Gorman. Nice range. Nice out. We'll go to the 11th. And we'll face Chris Martin. He's got such a great pitch mix. Got to be very patient. Gorman just hitting 204 with runners in scoring position, but Blanco has so much speed. All you need to do, hit it hard to the right side. Or, ground ball, Blanco advances, fly ball, we hope he tags. Just got to hit it well. Martin might walk him on 4 pitches. And that is ball 4. And that runner does mean something. Because we could really just extend a lead if we get one here. 5-3 would be really nice. Can't get walked off in that spot. Velasquez hits this one pretty well. Blanco should be able to tag here. We are going to send him. Hopefully didn't leave early. Yep, runners in the corners, 1 down. Vinny Pasquantino. No double play, please. I would take a walk. He's hitting 314. with runners in scoring position this year. Very nice upgrade from last season. And that is a pitch to hit. Good timing, but fouled it back. Come on, Vinny. That's a pitch we just really cannot miss. Tick late on that one. Trying to sit back. Here's the 1-2. Had to fight it off. I wanted to take it. I'm like, that's going to catch. Very late, pop up. And I don't think we're going to score Dairon Blanco. But MJ Melendez is hitting 8th. Did he get the day off? That is such a good pitch to hit. Good timing. Melendez just can't do anything with it. Fouls it back. That's a pitch to hit, though. RBI single for MJ Melendez. We take the lead here in the 11th. And we really needed to, because a lot of the time, that ghost runner on second is a guaranteed run. Bunt him over, sac fly, ground ball, whatever, hit, scores him. So the Dodgers almost guaranteed to get 4 runs here. So we needed to make it happen. Ready for Mean, gonna fly out here. But we got one across. We'll take it. And hopefully our pitching is good. James MacArthur's gonna be on for the save. Need a 1-2-3 inning. MJ Melendez. This guy's unbelievable. Actually, we're gonna leave the lefty out there. Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Max Muncy. This gives us the best chance to win, I think. It is the heart of the order. A murderer's row of hitters here for the Dodgers. And they're going to have a runner standing on third base. Oh, man. Mookie Betts, ground ball. Gorman, dive. Just need to go to 1 there for the out. If he didn't dive, I think we have a play at the plate. I'd probably throw it home here. Infield in. I mean, Gorman, dude, it's unbelievable lack of range. No play at home. We will continue on in extra innings so long as we can get Shohei Ohtani and Max Muncy to get out here. Very frustrating. I mean, Ohtani is really making us work here. What a take. Ohtani's being really annoying. Show me how many pitches have been in this AB. 8. It's a lot of pitches to see. That's 9. It will be guaranteed to be at least 10 here. Change up. Oh my God. 3-2. I mean, he deserves to get on at this point. How many foul balls are we going to see from Ohtani? 12 pitches this at bat. It's going to be 13 because that's going to fall foul. Here's number 14. Oh my God. He keeps fouling it off. I mean, this is unbelievable. We started the inning with 10 pitches. Samuel is at 30 now. Here is number 30. Strike 3. Ohtani down looking. Sam wins the battle. Oh my God. That was like a 15 or 16 pitch at bat. What a spot. Try to freeze him. Good spot. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts looking. We go to the 12th. Michael Garcia. Need a hit here. Get that runner in. Ah, so early. Just 164 on the season with runners in scoring position for Garcia. Really taking a step back offensively this year. That's 0-2. Should have just taken that. 0 for 5 today. And it's looking like it at the plate right now. 2-2 to Garcia. Staying alive. And is a really well-located fastball. Very tough pitch to even make contact with. Garcia hits this one fairly well, though. Just skied it. Strike 3. Isbell down swinging. Fastball at the top of the zone. Good timing. Really couldn't have timed it up much better, but can't even make contact. Bobby Witt Jr. does make contact down the left field line and caught. Dodgers looking to put this one away. We're going to turn this over to John Schreiber as we try to keep the Dodgers off the scoreboard here in the 12th. Will Smith is 3 for 4. And he does the job. Advances the runner. This might be a walk bases loaded type situation. We at least want the double play out there. We're going to walk Andy Pages. And probably pitch around Connor Joe. Try to get him to chase. Double play ball. We need it. Gorman on to second one. Witt Jr. back to first. Dodgers win. It was just hit too weakly. Needed to turn it for the win. Didn't get it. Oh, frustrating loss. Do we have a play at home here? It was a chopper. Oh, it would have been really, really close at home. No. By the time he threw it, there was absolutely no play. I think we had to try to go for 2. Gorman is just not good out there. It ends up being a pretty close play at first base. Maybe not that close, but couldn't get the win. Frankie Montas pulled leg muscle. I'm fine with that. I mean, he stinks. So, it is what it is there. I think we'll finish this Dodgers series. Logan Porter injured. Keep him active. He's fine. Frankie Montas on the bench. Logan Porter on the bench. And that will do it for this episode. Next episode, we will finish the regular season. And we're doing well right now, man. 75 and 52. If you look at the MLB standings, we're trying to chase the Twins down. We could end up winning this division. I think it's more likely we grab a wild card spot. Currently number 1 for the wild card right now. 7-3 in our last 10. Guardians are chasing us down. But Yankees, Orioles, Red Sox, Blue Jays, all looking to miss the playoffs. The Rays will be the only AL East playoff team. Yankees could get in. So, there's plenty of time left, but wow. What an interesting playoffs this would be. And we are 45 and 28 night games. 30 and 24 during the day. Way better at home. Interesting stuff there. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. MJ Melendez trying to stay hot. Hitting 322 with a 388 on base. OPS continuing to come down to 1,000. Probably does end up finishing under 900. I don't think he's going to be the MVP. Jordan is just way too good. And you know what? MJ Melendez doesn't have to finish first in MVP to, be an amazing player. We've seen the breakout. It's here. He is so much better than he was in 2024 or than he's ever been in real life. This is amazing. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.